What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to our Chicago White Sox franchise mode. We are here in year number 2 in the ALDS. That is right. After 6 years of missing the playoffs, the Chicago White Sox, it might have actually been 5 or 6 years of missing the playoffs, the Chicago White Sox finally make it back. We get an upset victory over the number 4 ranked New York Yankees, which in my opinion should have won that series. They seemed like a more complete team. They had better all-star players, but we were a better all-around unit, and I think that's what helped us complete that upset. We worked together as a team, and everyone came together in that game number 3, in which we put up 12 points, or 12 runs against the New York Yankees in New York. Carlos Colon, we were able to stretch him out to 5 innings and get him the win, though he pitched kind of just mediocre during this game. If we didn't jump in the 4th inning, 4 through I think the rest of the game, he definitely would not have made it through 5 innings. His pitch count was rather high, so Carlos Colon will be getting game number 4 against the Red Sox, while Drew Thorpe will get the home opener, our very first home game here in the playoffs up against the Boston Red Sox. So Drew Thorpe, I hope you are excited for that. Dustin May will be getting game number 1 here in Boston against Garrett Crochet, while Walker Buehler will get game number 2 against Tanner Housh. And if it does eventually go to a game number 5, we're probably going to go May or Buehler. Depending if Buehler is fully rested and he had a better outing, we might go with Buehler, but right now May seems to be having a really good postseason. If you don't remember, game number 2, he was originally our ace. We put him in for game number 2, struck out 12 New York Yankees, and helped us pick up the 6-3 victory and tie the series 1-1. But without further ado, let's jump on in, play the best team, the number 1 ranked team in the American League, Boston Red Sox. And let's try to pick up a dub here. Alright, here we are, game number 1 in Fenway Park, taking on the best team in the American League, Boston Red Sox. This is going to be a tough matchup. They are slightly better, in my opinion, than the New York Yankees. But I think that if we continue to play like we did in game number 3, we should pull off the win. We got a bunch of superstar players of our own, like Christian Yelich and Xavier Edwards, Luis Arraez, Luis Roberts. Like, we have a complete roster as well. We might have been ranked 26th in the power rankings going into the playoffs, but we are here in the American League Divisional Series, better than over half of our league, or about half our league. As you can see, the Red Sox a little happy over there, dancing already. Rafael Devers seems very happy to be taking on the White Sox. Starting pitcher for the White Sox today will be Dustin May, while out for the Red Sox will be the flamethrowing pitcher Garrett Crochet, converted to a starting pitcher just 2 seasons ago by the Chicago White Sox. Garrett Crochet acquired in a deal in the offseason that year, in which he became that was his first full season as a starter. This year, 19-4 record, 185 innings pitched with 192 strikeouts, a 1.89 ERA, and a 1.02 WHIP. He is the 2026 Cy Young winner. So let's see how we go, or how we're going to fare against them. Xavier Edwards batting .357 this postseason, acquired from the New York Yankees around the All-Star break by the White Sox. He has been a phenomenal leadoff hitter, and I think he was the missing piece of the puzzle for the team. There's a nice little dribbler to the shortstop, whipping it on over to first and just barely beats him. Out number 1. Starting lineup for the White Sox today, we got Xavier Edwards at leadoff, Luis Arraez, followed by Christian Yelich, Lawrence Butler, Luis Roberts Jr., Kobe Mayo, Jorge Mateo, Garrett Hampson, and then the young Kyle Teal. Dalton Rushing getting a day off against the lefty Garrett Crochet. Now Luis Arraez up. He's basically just a little leadoff hitter. Cracks one to deep center field. And that's going to be out number 2. Luis Arraez in Game 3 against the Yankees really showing off the power. Hitting a warning track ball to right field. And then a warning track ball all the way to the wall in straight center field. Wouldn't be surprised to see him going deep in one of these games soon. Christian Yelich grounding over to the shortstop for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Garrett Crochet. Is that Christian Campbell over there at second? I don't think Duran is a shortstop. On the mound for the White Sox, Dustin May. So far this postseason has a 1-0 record. He was 0-13 in his first 13 starts with the Chicago White Sox. Has not finally got his first win. I think it was month number 3 or month number 2 into this season, and he's never looked back since. Going double digits wins for the first time in his career. First pitch, deep sinker in the dirt, 2-1 count. The leadoff hitter Duran, 2-time All-Star. High fastball fouled off behind him, 2-2. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was one of those skeptics on Duran. Low sinker fouled off behind him, 2-2 count still. Duran staying alive. May looking for that punch-out pitch. Had 12 strikeouts through 6 innings against the Yankees in game number 2 of the wild card. There's a pop-out. Short left field. It's going to get down. Yelich gets it, throwing it to second. And Duran will stay at first. But there is a leadoff hit. Might have been a blooper hit, but still a hit nonetheless for Jarron Duran. Masataka Yoshida now up. Finds himself in a 2-1 count against May. Low sinker for strike 2. Takes that one. 2-2 count. Had 12 home runs with a .314 batting average during the regular season. What do you have for us, May? Punch him out. Ooh, the slurve. That was filthy. That was a filthy slurve by May there for the first out for the White Sox. Nice punch-out pitch there, May. Trying to pick Duran off, but he's going to get over safely. First time checking him over there. Duran's got a little speed, so he could take off. But Teal got a fucking arm on him. Trusting him. 1-1 count. There's the steal by Duran, and it's going to be off target for the throw. Devers, that pitch was called a ball. 2-1 count to him. May was right to check him the first time. Kyle Teal's throw off center, though. Or off point. So the double play is no longer an option for Dustin May. Gonna be looking to strike out Devers. 2-2 count. We've seen a lot of those here early in the first. 16th pitch in the inning for May. Fouled off again. Low outside sinker. Devers, I think, looking for something high and in. Don't fall for it, May. Low inside fastball gets him looking. Second strikeout of the game. Dustin May. There we go. I love it. I love it. 3 batters, 2 strikeouts. Got the all-star diverse franchise player of the Red Sox out. No, that's going to pump May up. 1-1 count now to Tristan Casas. Hits one to the third baseman. And that's going to be out number 3. Kobe Mayo, nice little snag in his first appearance since game number. Trying to get a low inside sinker. It's a little bit off the plate. May doesn't like it. Talking to the ump right now. He's understanding the call. Seems he understands the call. A 2-2 count. Liner into left field. Alright, so Connor Wong, 1 out single, giving the Red Sox a little bit of momentum here in the second. Second hit of the game for him. It's a circle change off the plate, 2-1. Brayu batting .238 with 18 home runs and 71 RBIs for the White Sox this season. Now, I don't think he's a full-time player in their lineup. I think he's a platoon. Liner to the second baseman. That's going to be 2. Double play for the White Sox to get out of the inning. Good play there by Dustin May, forcing the double play or getting them to hit into the double play. That's ace material right there, May. Ace material. So 0-0 going into the third. White Sox are still held hitless, and it's going to bring up the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. He has not gotten a plate appearance in the postseason yet. And his first plate appearance is a line drive to left field and a base hit. The first base hit for Chicago. Mateo could have been a leadoff hitter, and here in the third as the leadoff hitter. He gets a nice little base hit, solid contact, pulls it into left field, gets himself a base hit. We gotta love this situation where we should see Mateo take off the second. We got the leadoff hitter for the White Sox, Xavier Edwards, up. See what he's got for us. Damn, that was a phenomenal throw by the catcher. But Jorge Mateo, like I said, that's a situation in which you need to steal. He does, gets a great jump. But phenomenal throw by the catcher. That's a perfect one. If Mateo was any slower, that would be an out. But now 2-1. Edwards, chance to get us on the board. We do! Up the left field line. Base hit for Edwards, RBI single. Mateo showing the speed, going from second to home. Hits off the bag. Right up the line, hits off the bag and continues to roll to the left. And the White Sox get on the board first. Edwards trying to steal, and he's going to be safe. Can Luis Arise do the same thing Edwards just did? Pull it down or hit it down the first base line off the bag. Edwards scoring. 2 stolen bases, low fastball. Ball 2. Good eye of Arise not to swing at that. Probably would have been ground out. 2-2. Swings at 1. Up the left field. God, he did it. He did it. Holy shit. Oh, Rafael Devers holding that line a little tighter after the Xavier Edwards say that he went full count now. May opportunity to strike him out. Clutch moment. High fastball, strike 3, got him looking. Third strikeout of the day for Dustin May. Now he's allowed a hit in every inning thus far. He's pitching really good here in the third. Duran up. He had himself a leadoff hit, and he goes down swinging. Swings at that slurve inside, got underneath it for out number 3, 4th strikeout of the day for Dustin.
got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much get
to the right side. Arise. There's one. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. It's the White Sox 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And strike 2. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Matt Moore, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Got it. 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on.
Now snap throw to first. Hampson dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Liner, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Matt Moore takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Xavier Edwards steps to the plate for the White Sox. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. To third might be 2. Devers to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 1 and the Red Sox nothing. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside right there.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Dustin May won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. White Sox going with a new arm, Kevin Feliz.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings, especially in the postseason.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the ALDS. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. At the plate, Luis Arias. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes Christian Yelich. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Arise at third. Yelich stands at second. No outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Base hit. 1 run in already. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Kobe Mayo, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can.
Senator.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
Frustrating end to...
In the air, left field, and it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster. Throws to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Sam Hentges.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yep.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Greg Weisser.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
I put Moran in. So far, he's pitched in one game with a 9 ERA. It was a complete disaster for him. He keeps this up in this game against the Red Sox. We're probably going to switch him and Josh Center right there. Let's try to get him with the sweeper, the outer part of the plate. Got him. There you go. Beautiful sweeper there, Adrian. Woo. You thought that was going to be inside the zone, Abreu. You were dead wrong. Fly out and a ground out in this game. Let's see what we got for him. Let's do outside backdoor slider. I'm going to try to backdoor him. Got him chasing. Strikeout number 2, Adrian. Oh, Adrian. Pitching beautifully, man. The control is there. He heard that we might replace him as the setup pitcher, and he's like, "Oh, fuck you." Fun. That was a wild pitch too. Thank you, Hamilton, for trying to bunt. And now let's hit him with the sweeper. Try to get in that same placement as Wilyer Abreu. Got him. 1, 2, 3 innings for Adrian Moran. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Beautiful, Moran. Beautiful. So going into the 9th, up 2-0, chance to win game number 1 and take a 1-0 series lead here in Fenway on the road. It would be huge. I guess our team's used to the road by now, having to spend pretty much an entire week in New York. Now spending a little time over here in Boston, a little bit more time to acclimate. But Phil Bickford on the mound, 8-4 record, 34 holds with a 1.38 whip. It's all right. Calm down there, Mayo. Calm down there. It'll come. There you go. Solid contact. Circle change deep. Left center field. Warning track. Jumps up and grabs it. Oh, he jumped up on the wall and caught it. Great catch out there by the center fielder. Tracking it down. Knows where the wall is. Patience. Jumps up and Yaddy. Try to bunt again. Yeah, come at me. Come at me, Bickford. Scared? Should be. Faked it. Ah! Got me on the inside slider. We got underneath it. It's all right, Mateo. It's be another close one. Mason Miller coming on up. Had himself a 2nd season in a row above a 40. Time I think we've used Mason Miller. Try to get a backdoor slider in this 2-2 count. Mateo can't get there. It's going to be a base hit for Jarek Duran. Duran. God damn it, dude. Hits it off the pitcher mound. Mateo can't get there from second. I even tried diving for it last second. Probably too late, though. So they got speed on first. Yoshida in a full count. Takes the fastball 101 miles an hour. He takes it and it's strike 3. Sat down looking. Beautiful. So this should set up Duran to try to steal. He stole in the first. There we go. Try to get a circle change down low now. Oh, crushes one to Roberts in center field. Get the third. Oh, you're too slow on the turn. Tying run on first base. Devers lines that to center field. And the Red Sox have come alive. Men on the corners with Tristan Casas up. High fastball. And that's ball 4. Bases are now loaded. Mason Miller got to stay calm here. Alex Bregman coming up. I forget what award he won this past season, but he won an award. It went to Mateo. This should be a double play. And it is the shutout. 2-0. And we win game number 1. Oh, good job there by Mason Miller. Way to work it out of that jam. Oh, that's the second huge double play of the game. The second biggest one. First one was that Luis Ariz one. That was so close and really cool to watch. But White Sox taking a 1-0 series lead. Going up winning game number 1, 2-0. No Red Sox fans are unhappy here. Boston is going to be aflame. But, you know, it is what it is. Kevin Felix picking up his first postseason win. Mason Miller picking up his first postseason save. As we head to game number 2 tomorrow, where we're going to be looking to do the same thing, and Boston's going to be looking to bounce back. Alright, so we take a 1-0 series lead over Boston. Look at the rest of the league. Kansas City takes a 1-0 series lead on Texas in the American League. Looking over the National League, Philly up 2-0 on the number 4 seed New York Mets. Meanwhile, the Dodgers have a split series 1-1 with the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay, interesting there. We're going to advance it on up to game number 2 against Boston. We're going to be quick managing from here on out. We got Walker Buehler on the mound. So let's quick manage this bad boy. Yep, road uniforms against Boston. Fenway Park, perfect. Yep, quick count on. Everything looks good. Yep, Walker Buehler on the mound. Lineup looks good as well. So we're going to be up first. We're going up against Tanner Hooch, all right? 29-year-old B potential, 83 overall starting pitcher. He's a tall motherfucker, but he had a pretty bad season compared to his career stats, 3.98 ERA during the regular season. He's allowed a lot more earned runs and a lot of walks. And that seems to be his biggest issue, is he allows a lot of walks. Sorry for that. I got like the hiccups or something going on here. But let's see if we can get a leadoff hit with Xavier Edwards. The switch hitting Edwards grounds out to lead off. Okay, Luis Ariz grounds out as well. Christian Yelich, 444, strikes out. God damn it. All right, Walker Buehler now going up against Jarren Duran. He grounds out. Yoshida flies out. Rafael Devers, we got to be careful for him. He hits a single, so 2-out single there. Christian Casas up, but we're going to be picking off Rafael Devers at second. He gets caught stealing. Fuck you, Devers. You're not that fast. Lawrence Butler now up against Tanner Hooch. He's been pretty bad this postseason, which means he should be heating up in the back half here. Can't be clutch there. Pops out. Luis Roberts, 437 batting average. He's been huge here. He takes a walk. I like to see it. Steal the base. There you go, Roberts. Showing Rafael Devers how it's done. Kobe Mayo, 182. Slow start to the postseason as well. He grounds out. So we eliminated that double play with that stolen base. It was clutch. Now up is the young Dalton Rushing, the rookie. Can he score Luis Roberts and give us a 1-0 lead? He does! He hits a double scoring Roberts. We go up 1-0 in the second. Let's go, Rushing. I fucking love this kid. I love him. Brandon Rogers now up, chance to make it 2-0. He hits a single. That must have been a hit over to third baseman Devers, who just didn't field it cleanly. And his rushing stays at second. Rogers able to make it to first. Garrett Hampson now up. The speedy player he is. Can he get an RBI? No, he hits into a fielder's choice. It's okay. It is what it is. We're up 1-0. Buehler against his former team in the Red Sox. Pitched one season for them, with which they did not allow him to start a single game. All right, did not start a single game in the entire 2025 season. Was seen as a long relief option for them. They're just trying to keep him healthy, but who knows? Tristan Casas flies out. Bregman pops out. Connor Wong strikes out. There you go, Buehler. Mowing them down. Back here in the top of the third. Got a leadoff hitter, Edwards. Leadoff walk. There you go. Steal second. You're so fucking fast. Luis Arraez gonna fly out. Christian Yelich hit by pitch. So man on first and second. I'm going to try to steal all. Edwards got caught stealing third. Lawrence Butler flies out, though. Damn it. I thought that would have been kind of cool. I thought Edwards could do it. Who knows? Maybe it was closer than I think it was, but probably it was very unnecessary for me to do that and at that current time. Julio Abreu against Walker Buehler struck him out. There you go. Rafaela pops out. David Hamilton hits a double for the Red Sox. They got a speedy guy on second. 88 speed, 95 speed steal. Jesus Christ. Try to pick him off, keep him honest over there. Duran gets struck out. There you go. Tanner Hooch. Well, I got a little more than half his stamina up. Going up against Roberts. Solo home run, the second one of the postseason. White Sox go up 2-0 on the Red Sox. The battle of the Sox, baby. The battle of the Sox. Kobe Mayo grounds out. Dalton rushing 1-for-1 gave us the lead. He reaches first on an error. Oh, rushing, I love you. Brandon Rogers now up. He flies out. Garrett Hampson flies out as well. So now up 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Yoshida's second time up. He flies out. Devers flies out. And Tristan Casas grounds out there. So in 1-2-3 inning, Walker Buehler mowing down these Red Sox. We are now going through the third time through our lineup against Tanner Hooch. Xavier Edwards pops up, Arraez grounds out, and Yelich strikes out. So Hooch able to make it through 5, but Buehler through 4, pitching phenomenally right now. Bregman grounds out. Wong hits a single. Uh-oh. So 1 out single for Wong. Abreu gets walked. Do not lose it, Buehler. Man on first and second for Cristiano Rafaela. He hits into a fielder's choice. We don't get the double play, though. David Hamilton, 2 outs, men on the corner. He hits into a ground out. We get out of the inning. There you go. No run scored for the Red Sox. Headed into the 6th, still 2-0. Lawrence Butler trying to get hot, man. You're ice cold right now. You fly out. That's fine. Roberts lines out, and Mayo's going to fly out. Buehler, you're pitching fine, so I'm going to keep you in. Third time through the lineup against the Red Sox. Strikes out Duran. Yoshida gets hit by the pitch. Devers flies out. All right, come on. Up against Tristan Casas, you got this. Struck him out as well. Gets through 6. You're pitching phenomenally, man. Phenomenally. Dalton rushing. Now going up against the new pitcher of Josh Winkowski. Okay, I believe we faced him last night. Yeah, he only allowed 1 hit, no earned runs, no strikeouts, and no walks against us. He's still rather fresh. Let's see what rushing can do against him. He gets struck out. Brandon Rogers grounds out. Garrett Hampson hits a double. There you go. Xavier Edwards, a chance to give us a 3-0 lead. And he flies out. It's all good. Walker Buehler, I'm keeping you in against Bregman. Leadoff single, Connor Wong. Okay. Now up, we pick off Alex Bregman. Didn't mean to do it, but somehow we do it. Love to see it, Buehler. Connor Wong still up, flies out. Wilyer Abreu hits a single. Up for Rafaela. Stolen base for Abreu, but we get Rafael to ground out. Through 7, Walker Buehler pitching a gem against the Red Sox. Luis Arraez going up against Matt Moore, the veteran left-handed pitcher. He is very tired right now. Only got about half his stamina left, so if we can take some pitches, it would work out phenomenally for us. Arraez grounds out. Yelich hits a single. There you go. Steals second. We're able to get there. eliminating that double play. Lawrence Butler strikes out. Luis Roberts grounds out. They get out of the inning. We're going to get a little pitching change here. Who do we got up? Hamilton, Duran. Okay. They got Hamilton, Duran, and Yoshida. A bunch of lefties. Let's get a pitching change. Moron pitched phenomenally for us. But do we gonna go with Josh Staumau? We're gonna go with Adrian Moron again. He pitched great yesterday. He's still fresh. Let's use him. Going up against David Hamilton, leadoff single. God damn it, pick him off. Duran hits a single, back-to-back singles. Yoshida gets struck out. So there we go. Now we got a double play opportunity for Devers. He gets struck out. Tristan Casas grounds out. There we go. Moran again making the game interesting. Last night loaded up the bases but got out of it. This time he allowed a man on first and second. So here in the ninth, they're going to put in Greg Weiser. Okay, 31-year-old. Yeah, they don't have the greatest bullpen, but I mean, they've actually been doing really good against us. Toby Mayo gets struck out. Rushing flies out. Rogers grounds out. And that's going to bring in Mason Miller. Got the save last night. Gonna have to do it again here in game number 2. Bregman strikes out. Wong hits a single. Pick him off at first. He's safe. Abreu gets walked. God damn it. Rafael flies out. Hamilton hits a double. Ties the game up. And this is going to extra innings. Oh, Mason Miller. No. God damn it. Ground out. Ground out. God damn it, Miller. God fucking damn it, dude. Alright. Karinchak, we're gonna put you in. Yoshida strikes out, Devers strikes out, Casas grounds out. We get out of the inning. Weiser, come on, we gotta get on this dude. Nope, they're gonna put in their closer, Justin Slayton, trying to pick up the win here in the 11th. Yelich, leadoff double. There we go. Here we go. Lawrence Butler strikeout. Come on, get a hit, Roberts. Roberts grounds out Mayo. Haven't done anything this postseason. Come on, score him. Gets walked. Man on first and second for Dalton rushing. I gotta enter the game. We have to try to go yard with Dalton rushing here. We have to. The hero, Dalton rushing. So here we go, 1-1 count. That cutter had more cut than I thought.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, a little wild sweeper there. All right, Slayton, 2-2. Yeah, works the full count. He's pitching way inside. He's trying to get me to chase. Full count. He knows we can go yard on him. He's scared. I could have gotten walked. God damn it, man, on first and second. I'm sorry, Russian. I'm sorry, man. Oh, god damn it. Pop up for Bregman. Walking Wong. Abreu hits into a double play. In the 12th, Rogers grounds out. Hampson grounds out. Edwards grounds out as well. Rafael gets a leadoff single here in the 13th or 14th inning, and the Red Sox win 3-2 after a comeback victory in the 9th inning. Blown save by Mason Miller. He's been having a rough 2026, dude. Really rough. Oh. Really rough season. It's all good. It's all good. 12 innings of action. We went deep into the game. Justin Slayton's going to be tired for him. Oh, that sucks. That was our game to win. We would have been back home up 2-0 in the series. God damn it. Drew Thorpe now. Come on. Drew Thorpe's first playoff action. Tied 1-1, but is pitching at home. So we have that going for us. All right, so here we are, game number 3, our first postseason home game of this season. We just came off of a blown game, so the Red Sox have plenty of momentum coming into this one. Drew Thorpe's first playoff appearance ever, of his career as well. So hopefully the nerves do not get the best of him. He's going to be taking on Johan Duran to start this game, and he gives off a lead-off double, you son of a bitch. Yoshida coming on up, hits a single, back-to-back hits. Thorpe, are you serious? Strikes out Devers, Casas flies out, and Bregman hits into a fielder's choice, so we're down 1-0 to start this game. I'm going to say it was because of the nerves. It got to him with the atmosphere, but he's settling down. He's settling down. He got 3 straight outs. After the first run, it's fine. Edwards gets a walk, steals second. There you go. Luis Ariz hits a single, and we're going to score. Edwards immediately eliminating what just happened. That's what I'm talking about. Yelich strikes out. Butler hits a double, scoring Luis Ariz from first. We take the lead 2-0. Luis Roberts gets hit by a pitch. Man on first and second for Kobe Mayo, who strikes out. Dalton Rushing now coming up. The young rookie grounds out. God damn it. It's okay, though. It's okay. So up 2-1 going into the second. Drew Thorpe going up against Connor Wong. Solo home run for the second inning. Abreu grinds out, Rafaela strikes out, Hamilton strikes out as well. So Drew Thorpe, real struggle here early in this game. 2 runs in 2 innings pitched. Cutter Crawford, though, did pretty good to start off the first. Let's see if we can do the same thing here in the second, get our lead back. Brandon Rogers grounds out. Hampson strikes out. Xavier Edwards hits a single. We're going to try to steal again. We do. Luis Ariz strikes out, however, so we will not be scoring Edwards from second. Throw Thorpe back against Duran. There's another single from him. Pick him off at first. Yoshida hits a single, man on first and second for Devers. And we're going to get Duran trying to steal third. Devers coming up. Pitch for contact, and we get him to hit into the double play. There you go. We get out of the inning. No earned runs. There you go. Drew Thorpe, settle it down, buddy. You're settling down. Yelich grounds out. Butler strikes out. Roberts hits a single. There you go. Going now up for Kobe Mayo. He gets a hit. Kobe Mayo gets a hit. It's unbelievable. He actually got on base. And we gotta get it. It's a hit parade. Dalton Rushing hits a single, scoring Luis Roberts from second. Man on first and second for Brandon Rogers. And we got a defensive substitution. Cutter Crawford getting taken out for Lucas Giolito. He's been a long relief pitcher for the past 2 seasons, has not started a game since 2023, and he comes back in for long relief. He was a really good pitcher earlier when he was with the White Sox, aka us. So let's see what he does against his former team. Can he get out of a 2-out jam with a man on first and second? He does. Gets him to hit into a ground out. Drew Thorpe got a 1-run lead. Tristan Casas flies out. Bregman gets a walk, but he's not going to steal. Connor Wong hits into a fielder's choice. He's got a little speed, but he's not going to steal either. And Abreu hits a 2-run home run. He gives the Red Sox the lead, 4-3. Triple now for Rafaela. Hamilton pops up, so we get out of it only down by 1. Garrett Hampson grounds out. Edward flies out. Ariz hits a single. There you go. Yelich flies out. Now here in the 5th, we're down by 1. Duran flies out. Yoshida flies out. And Devers hits a solo home run. 5-3 before we get the Bregman to pop out. So bottom of the 5th, we're down by 2. Butler, there's a leadoff single. I like it. Steal the base, he does. Luis Roberts up, he strikes out. Mayo cut the lead down to 1. You fly out. Dalton Rushing, your captain clutch for the youngins. You ground out. It's okay. It happens. Pitching change for Kevin Felix here in the 6th inning. See what you got for me. Bregman grounds out. Wong flies out. And Abreu flies out. There you go, Felix. I love this kid. I love our 2nd-round pick from year number 1. Bregman, or Rogers grounds out. Hampson hits a single. There you go. Steals second. You steal it. Edwards hits a single, but Hampson staying at first. We got speed on first and second for now. Luis Ariz. So they're going to put Matt Morin, the veteran, for Ariz. We got a chance. We got a chance to start scoring some runs to tie this one up. Ariz hits a single. We're able to score. Garrett Hampson from second cuts the lead down to 1. We only got 1 out this inning. Christian Yelich now up. He hits a single, ties the game up 5-5. 5-5, come on. Lawrence Butler. Lawrence Butler, give us the lead. You ground out, but you advance the runners over to second and third. 2 outs for Luis Roberts. He gets hit by the pitch. Bases loaded for Kobe Mayo, and he strikes out. God, I wanted the grand slam. Maybe I should have entered the game. But whatever. It happens. It happens. Top of the 7th. Tied game. Rafaela strikes out. Hamilton gets a single. They got speed on first. Pick him off. Duran strikes out again. Pick him off at first. And Yoshida grounds out. So there you go. Felix has been pitching phenomenally this postseason for us. Dalton rushing. Now going up against the veteran Phil Bickford, former Yankee. Really just a journeyman around the league his entire career. Get a leadoff single with Dalton rushing. Brandon Rogers hits into a double play. And then Garrett Hampson strikes out. We're going to get a little pitching change here. You're worse against lefties. So I'm going to put in Sam Hetkus. Going up against Rafael Devers, struck him out. Christian Casas, also worse against lefties, ground out for him. Bregman, worse against lefties, ground out for him. Or found the Red Sox weakness in its left-handed pitching. Xavier Edwards still up against Bickford. Get a leadoff walk, steal second. There you go. Arise grounds out. Yelich grounds out. Come on, Butler. Butler hits a single. Got men on the corner for Luis Roberts, who flies out. Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Camilo Duvall come in for the bottom of their lineup. Wong gets a leadoff single. Abreu going to be now up. Connor Wong trying to steal second. Gets caught. Abreu lines out. Rafaela grounds out as well. Bickford getting taken out for Brennan Bernardiano. Okay. Never heard of this dude. Another veteran relief pitcher for them. 69 overall. First time seeing him. First time pitching this postseason. Mayo gets a leadoff single for him. Strikes out rushing. Rogers gets a single, man on first and second. Hampson pops out. Xavier Edwards chance to give us the lead here in the 9th. Walked. Bases loaded for Luis Arise. He flies out. God damn. Fly out for Hamilton. Duran gets struck out. Yoshida gets struck out as well. So 2 innings pitched for Camilo Duvall. His day is done. Christian Yelich now going up against Josh Winkowski. Let's see what they got in store for us. A right-hander. Leadoff walk for Yelich. He gets caught stealing. Damn it, Butler. Fly out and a strikeout. Camilo, you are done for the day. We're going to go with Josh Staumont going up against Devers. He gets a leadoff double. Trachas grounds out. Bregman flies out. Wong grounds out. We get out of the inning. They almost got in there too. 11th inning. Josh still in against Kobe Mayo. He grounds out. Dalton rushing flies out, and Brandon Rogers gonna get a walk. There you go. Hampson gets a single, man on first and second. 2-out rally. Let's go, Edwards. He gets walked again. Bases loaded. Arise. Chance to be a hero. Pitching change coming in. Greg Weiser coming for Arise, who flies out. Damn it. Abreu strikes out. Rafaela strikes out. And Hamilton strikes out. 1-2-3 inning for Josh Staumont here for the White Sox. And these fans, this is a good series. This is a good rivalry. 2 games going to 12 innings. We had to come back in this one when the Red Sox had to come back in the last one. This is interesting, man. Christian Yelich up. Vince Weiser fly out. Butler pops out and pops out, or well, strikes out. Staumont still in. We're gonna get a little pitching change. We're gonna go with James Karinchak now against Duran. Get a strikeout. Yoshida grounds out. Devers gets a single for Christian Casas. There's another single. Bregman gonna strike out though. So we get through the 12th inning. There we go. Or we get through the top of the 13th. Kobe Mayo grounds out. Rushing grounds out. Rogers gets a single. Hamilton gets walked. There we go. Man on first and second for Edwards, who hits into a fielder's choice. God damn it. Connor Wong, leadoff walk. Gonna immediate pitching change, man. Scott Barlow, come on in. Strikes out Abreu. We get Connor Wong stealing, and Rafaela gets a single. Pick him off at first. Hamilton hits into a ground out. Love it. Rise. Flies out. Yelich walks. Steal the base. Butler strikes out. Roberts, come on, buddy. He pops out. Fuck you. Duran, leadoff walk. Fuck off. Yoshida strikes out. Devers pops out. And Casas flies out. We get out of the inning. Mayo now got to go up against Patrick Sandoval, a long reliever. He's going to be in for a minute. Mayo rushing. Walk for Rogers. Walk again. Come on, Man on first and second. Edwards hit them in. Bases loaded off of walks. And a ground out from Arise. That's happened so much, dude. The bottom of our lineup being clutch. Double for Wong. Walk for Abreu. Pitching change. Morejon coming in. Strikeout. Hamilton pops out. 16 innings of baseball, dude. Single for Roberts. Steals second. There you go. Kobe Mayo gets walked. Man on first and second for Rushing. It's the double and we do it. The rookie, Dalton Rushing, wins it for us. The walk-off in the 16th inning. Oh my God, our bullpens are going to be drained. Drained, dude, for tomorrow's game. Holy shit, 16 innings of play before we picked up the win over the Red Sox. Holy shit, that's crazy. The Kansas City Royals sweep the Texas Rangers 3-0 to advance to the ALCS, while Philadelphia sweep the New York Mets 3-0 to advance to the NLCS. We're up 2-1 on the Red Sox heading into game number 4, while St. Louis splitting the series 2-2 heading into LA. Chance to take on Philly for the NLCS. Can St. Louis get an upset victory and send the back-to-back World Series champions back home packing? I think they can, but it's going to be a rough game. It's going to be a tough game for them. Now we're going to have our rookie Carlos Colon going up against Garrett Whitlock here in game number 4. Actually, yeah, that's going to actually be next episode, because we're gonna end it right here. Now that we have a chance to end it, or the series to end, we're gonna end it right here, guys. Up 2-1. Next one, we will start off in the game. Carlos Colon against Garrett Whitlock, where hopefully we will win in front of our home fans and advance to take on the Kansas City Royals. Till then, though, see you.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar.